Hey there, online students. It's Dr. Buer coming to you on Labor Day evening. I just got back from spending a couple of hours with the New Testament department, enjoying a barbecue and some swim time. So it was just a good day to be together and to enjoy some fellowship. So hope you've been able to do the same either with your family or with friends. But we do have some things to pay attention to this week. So without further ado, let's dive right in. In NT103, we're now in the middle of learning the practice of textual criticism. And as you can see, we have been working on doing an evidence chart. We're now working on thinking through how external evidence works and then working on uncial script, etc. The thing that I really want to bring to your attention is the kind of the capstone project for this section of the course is the TC problem that you're going to do on Ephesians 2:21. You can see that's due in a little over a week, so we've got some time to think this through. But what I wanted to do is to show you the worksheet that we're going to ask you to do as the final problem in this section of the course. So let me go ahead and show that to you. It's a worksheet plus a summary, and what I mean by that is it's divided into two parts. There's the worksheet where you have to go through and examine the problem with reference to every part of the method we have taught. For example, internal evidence, and then external evidence, and then a final conclusion. But then there's also a summary in which you actually write up the particular problem. Now here's the way to think this through. The worksheet is designed to walk you through the method. And so you have to put something down for every single heading in the worksheet part of the assignment. For example, I'm going to expect to see that you have something for the intentional side of transcriptional probability, that you have something written down for the unintentional side of transcriptional probability, etc. Every single heading that is listed here has to have something written down, some material, some argument, some evidence, etc. Now it may be that you end up having nothing to say. It may be that there's not any particular evidence for that particular aspect of the problem, and if that's the case, you simply have to state that. This does not factor in, there's not enough evidence to consider, or whatever the case may be. But aside from that, which is going to be very rare if next to impossible in this particular problem, I'm going to expect to see some argument, some evidence for every single one of these sections. And so this is sort of the worksheet. This is where you put together the method, you put together the evidence, and you think through every aspect of the problem. And then when you get to the summary, what you have to do is to decide which of the evidences that you've looked at is the most critical for understanding the problem. Next week in the weekly video, I'll walk through the particular problem that I give you as an example with a summary, and I'll show you how it should look. But just keep in mind that the design here with a summary is to show what is the key evidence, not what is all of the evidence, but what's the most persuasive for solving this particular problem. And the goal is to come in under 300 words for this aspect of the problem. So that's what we're building to. So that's why we want to learn how to work through the method carefully. And I just wanted to preview that for you so there wasn't a surprise when you begin to pull that all together next week. Well, I hope you have had a great Labor Day. I hope the first 2 weeks of classes have been exciting for you, and I hope that this third week gets off to a great start. Please don't hesitate to contact me if you have any questions as they come up. Otherwise, full speed ahead, and I look forward to seeing you online.